Listen to this example from Haydn's Clock Symphony, and in particular to the harmony on the upbeat to measure 5. In the key of G major, how do we account for a chromatic chord containing C sharp, a note not found in the key signature? Our first instinct might tell us that the music has modulated, that it's changed keys, but the downbeat of measure 5 is so clearly a half cadence in the key of G major that this hypothesis quickly falls apart. It turns out that Haydn isn't modulating at all. He's simply emphasizing the dominant of G major with its own dominant seventh, A7, a chord we refer to as a secondary dominant. Think about it this way. If we zoom in on the D major chord and treat it momentarily as a tonic in its own right, that is, as 1 in the key of D major, its relationship to A7 becomes clear. In the key of D, A7 is the dominant seventh, or in this case, 5-6-5, owing to the fact that C sharp is in the bass. This relationship is expressed in notation as 5-6-5 of 5. We know from the theory of harmonic functions that 5 isn't the only chord with dominant function. 7 also has dominant function and can be used as a secondary dominant, as heard here with 7 diminished 6 of 5. As we heard in the example from Haydn's Clock Symphony, secondary dominants often include chordal sevenths, as in 5-7 of 5 or 7 diminished 7 of 5. So far we've focused on secondary dominants that emphasize 5 of the governing key, but secondary dominants can apply to any scale degree of a given key on which a major or minor triad is built. In a major key, for instance, we can have 5 of 2, 5 of 3, 5 of 4, 5 of 5, and 5 of 6. We can't, however, have 5 of 7, because 7 diminished doesn't represent a key in its own right. There's no such thing as the key of F sharp diminished. This excerpt from Oscar Peterson's Hymn to Freedom includes secondary dominants on multiple degrees of the scale.